Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Yes, I hope I don't get sued for doing that little bit of music of Gonna Fly now. But anyway, as you can tell by that, I'm proud to bring to you my ranking of the Rocky franchise. That's right, I'm gonna rank all the 6 Rocky movies, and it includes both Creed movies. But which movie's number 1? Well, just sit back, relax, and be ready for it. Now then, it's been almost 45 years since Rocky came out in 1976, and it was the film that made old Sly himself, Sylvester Stallone, a household name before he ever did Rambo. But I gotta say, this is definitely one of my few favorite sports movies and what have you. Well, some of those are. But anyway, it also had lots of other stars, including Talia Shire, Burt Young, Carl Weathers, plus lots of others. So anyway, here we go with my ranking of the Rocky series. Coming in at number 8 is Rocky 5 from 1990. Yeah, well, I don't hate the movie. It does have a few downsides and what have you. Now, of course, the guy Rocky's training is pretty good, but until it has a slight turn of events for a street fight and what have you. But it does kind of have some downsides and what have you in the story. If you haven't seen my review, you need to check it out. But anyway, I feel this is good and all. It could have used a little more spin and polish, though, to the story and what have you, and stuff like that. I know it's probably a favorite among some Rocky fans. I like it a little bit, but not a whole lot. But it's been a long time since I last saw it. Anyway. Now, Sly's son Saint Stallone plays, well, Rocky Jr., or what Robert's his actual name in this. And he's not too bad. But anyway, this is where we see Talia Shire as Adrian one last time in this series. Anyway, Rocky 5 still a factually good movie, so it's number 8. And number 7 is Rocky Balboa from 2006. Again, don't hate this movie a whole lot. It does redeem the Rocky franchise after Rocky 5 was a slight disappointment. Anyway, Sly nails it after he returns to the chair and directed it, since John G. Avildsen directed number 5, and since he directed the first one. But anyway, the story's not too bad. I mean, Rocky going up against this here big time champ, it was pretty good and all. So anyway, I think it was good. I mean, Rocky ran a restaurant named after Adrian, and of course this is where we'd see Burt Young as Paulie one last time. But anyway, that's it. It's good and all. I need to rewatch that too sometime, but we'll see. Rocky Balboa, not bad. Slightly a good redemption for the series, though. So that's number 7. And number 6 is the original Rocky from 1976. Now, don't hate me for having this low and what have you. I do love the first Rocky movie. It is very good. I love the story. I love the characters. John G. Avildsen's directing. I gotta say, I enjoyed a lot of it. I mean, Rocky getting to hang out with Adrian, and well, and of course the battle with Apollo Creed in the end. Yeah, it was just so good. Burgess Meredith as Mickey was real good too. So anyway, I think Rocky was real good. I think that was an exceptionally good movie. I know it was just so great. So it's number 6, and number 5 is Creed from 2015. Yeah, I think this was good. Now, I do like Sly's performance as Rocky again. It was good to have him back. And let's see, Michael B. Jordan. While despite I didn't see Fruitvale Station, since this was directed by the same guy who did that, and while I did see him in the disappointing Fantastic Four reboot, but I think this was a much better performance he gave in a movie. Before he did Black Panther and the follow-up to this, which has come up in a little bit. But I gotta say, he was absolutely great. Let's see, Tessa Thompson was great. I just think the story was really good and all. I mean, it did bring back, kind of reminded me of the first Rocky movie in ways and what have you, so it was good and all. So Creed is number 5, and number 4 is Creed 2 from 2018. Now, I like this a little more than the first one. Don't hate me for that. Excuse me. But I absolutely did love this one. I mean, again, Michael B. Jordan and Sly gave great performances. We got Tessa Thompson back. Felicia Rashad was good. We had Dolph Lundgren back as Ivan Drago. We'll see where Rocky 4 winds up in a little bit. And the guy who plays his son, Victor, very good. I gotta say, and like the first Creed had a bit of a Rocky feel, this one kind of has a Rocky 2 feel. Yeah. Well, anyway, I really think Creed 2 is exceptionally a good flick, and I liked it just as much. Here's to hoping we'll get our Creed 3 sooner or later. I don't know when, but I'm sure we'll get it. But now I've been reading that they're currently going to start their plan to work on a Rocky prequel, though, focusing on a younger version of Rocky. So we'll see how that goes. But Creed 2 was definitely good. The rematch against Victor Drago, definitely good. I gotta say, this was just as good as the first one. The story, cast, the characters, they were all good. So I do like Creed 2. It's very good. And it's number 4. And number 3 is Rocky 4 from 1985. Now, although it's the shortest of the franchise, but overall, I think this was very good. It's a little underrated, though, but in a way. But since it kind of got kind of a mixed response and what have you, but I still feel this was real good and all. I mean, with Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago. Though it was sad that we lost Apollo Creed, though, but, you know, I can say that I absolutely did enjoy this. This has become one of my favorites. I mean, the train Rocky does is absolutely intense, and what have you. Of course, I enjoyed the music that was provided for this, including James Brown's Living in America and Survivor's Burning Heart, which, of course, that's the group who lent us Eye of the Tiger for Rocky 3, which we'll see where that winds up, because we're on the top 2 right after this. Overall, I think it had some good performances. I just kind of was disappointed with the runtime, though, in a way. But even so, Rocky 4 was a very good movie, and I love it. It's one of my faves of the franchise. It's number 3, and number 2 is... This was a tough decision, though. I'm just kidding. It wasn't a tough decision. It was a simple one. Number 2 is Rocky 2 from 1979. I absolutely love this movie. I mean, I'm glad it picks up after the events of the first one. Once again, the same cast gave great performances. Yeah, the rematch against Apollo Creed in the end was absolutely great. Uh, Rocky and Adrian getting married, that was real good. Adrian having their child, they named Rocky Jr. Robert, and of course it's his real name. And Rocky's training with Mickey is absolutely great, especially when he's first time trying to catch that little chicken, what have you. And Rocky tells him when he came, there's like, I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot. Yeah, that was really fun. I absolutely did enjoy Rocky's speech at the end after being Apollo. Yo, Adrian! I did it! Yeah. Very good movie. I absolutely loved Rocky 2. It's definitely a good movie. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I also like when he's doing his running and all those kids join him. Yeah, that was good too. I love Rocky 2. It's real good. So that's number 2, and my number 1 favorite installment of the Rocky franchise is, well, you're right, Rocky 3 from 1982. I love this one. Yeah, now don't hate me for having this number 1. I love Rocky 3. It's my favorite of the whole series. I mean, Mr. T was exceptionally awesome as Clubber Lang. Yeah. I mean, before he played B.A. Baracus on TV's The A-Team and then following up with his own Saturday morning show, that was awesome. Once again, we got great performances from everybody. Old Sly, Talia Shire, and Burt Young. Well, though we lose him close to about halfway through the movie almost. Burgess Meredith as Mickey. What can I say? And of course, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor, one of the great songs ever, and I love that song, and I will always remember that. And the rematch against Clubber after Rocky hoping, for Rocky hoping to redeem himself with Apollo's training, yeah, that was definitely worth it. But anyway, Rocky 3 is totally awesome. I love it. The story, the cast, music, Eye of the Tiger, enough said. So there you have it. That's my ranking of the Rocky franchise. Now, how would you rank the Rocky franchise? Or would you like to do your own Rocky franchise ranking? Or would you like to just tell me what your number 1 movie of the franchise is? Please feel free to tell me in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And that'll do it for my Rocky franchise. Now, I don't know what I got coming up next. I do have a review coming up this weekend for Good Burger, but I might throw in some extra reviews since I know it's Black History Month in February, so I may throw a last-minute African American flick just for kicks. But we'll see. Now I might have a bonus ranking or so next time, but I don't know yet. I'm still working on that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching my Rocky ranking. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out my previous Rocky reviews. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Rocky Balboa. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of Creed. And the bottom left-hand corner is my review of Creed 2. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe for more with moi, the Big D. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.